Resilience. How do we build it? What is it? How do you become stronger, more resilient to everyday challenges, tasks? How do you get past failure? How do you get through any different hurdles in your life? That's what we're going to be talking about. We're in the wilderness here. Don't ignore the wind and the car noises. We're just off the highway, but yeah, we're going to be talking about this video essentially is going to be useless because resilience is something you can't build through just learning about it. You have to push through boundaries. I guess it's not completely useless, but I'm just going to be telling you how do you build it. But the real thing is you have to take action and you have to push towards failures and hurdles. So the first thing for building resilience towards challenges, towards negative emotions, towards pretty much everything that gets in your way, we're going to be going through several different points. The first one being you have to see challenges as opportunities, as stepping stones towards where you want to go, where your next self is. We just headed into the new year here, and how do you, with every new goal you set, it's not going to be some easy little path you walk towards. There's going to be the ups and downs. There's going to be the grumpy mornings. There's going to be maybe you set a workout goal. There's going to be those bad workouts as well. So seeing those small little challenges, the big challenges as opportunities for growth, changing your mindset to more of a growth mindset is the first step. The next thing for building resilience is you want to try and build a little bit more emotional awareness if you don't have much. You have to know how to self-regulate yourself, especially I'm going to swing back to those 2025 goals many of us might have, those New Year's resolutions, being able to regulate, acting quickly on emotions, getting cravings for junk food and going straight to the grocery store to get a bag of chips. Sometimes that's okay just to, on the mental health side, but being able to regulate your emotions, whether it's just keeping focused or keeping on a steady baseline. Obviously, this is a shaky subject, but it's something you can work towards and can really benefit pushing towards becoming a more resilient person. Next up is build your team. Build your group of people that you can swing by to, and they can help you out when things are tough, and they can help you build your resilience to get to the next level. They can help you. Maybe you're going through a tough time at work. You talk to them. They give you some tips. They give you maybe a past experience they've had, how they got through it. And then once you learn how to get through your experience, that resilience shield, next time you experience that, will be up. And I mentioned this a lot, but focus on small, consistent actions, small little goals, building that confidence. That confidence can act as part of that shield of resilience, pushing towards, for a practical example, pushing towards a presentation at work, at school, or really anything that requires confidence, even walking in a room. Next up, we mentioned it earlier in the video, but embracing failure, embracing the down lows so that we can constantly bounce back up towards an even higher level of resilience. When we experience a lot of failures over and over again, there are two options we can take. We can either reflect on what went wrong and what we can change next time, or we can simply fall down the rabbit hole and just give up, push everything aside, and focus on something else. Being able to reflect on past failures, on seeing failure as simply a data point. I like to say you have to be a scientist. You have to look at the data and take that data and prove your hypothesis towards what you want your goals to be or what you want to get out of them. And another thing is just to help you build that resilience, and it builds resilience itself, is maintain your health, whether it's food, exercise, sleep, being able to build that resilience of having good food, exercising, and being able to go to bed on time builds resilience itself, and it helps you focus on those other areas. You don't have to focus on other issues that may arise. So to wrap up, hopefully this video was actually useful, but remember, taking action is the most useful part. This video is useless without that. And take those small goals that you set, take those small little wins every day, maybe the good egg you cooked for breakfast, or the good pancake you cooked for breakfast, and building that confidence with every small little win in everyday life builds momentum, and that momentum continues to speed up. It's like dominoes falling over. It's like if a tree was rolling down a hill, it would knock everything down in its path. That's the resilience you build with that momentum, with that confidence, with even the general. It's just resilience comes in many different forms. It's up to you to decide after this video what sort of resilience do you want to build, what resilience maybe do you need, and how are you going to get there. And hopefully this video helped you a bit. If you liked it, if you like, subscribe, and I'll see you next week.